Lakshya or aim is the essential requirement for achieving success in life. It musters divergent stream and channelizes the flow of our energy to achieve goal in our life. Medical and engineering are the top fields which are sought by we students. In view to give constant impetus to our earnest preparations of NEET and JEE, Prabhat Senior Secondary School has organized a special guidance series Lakshya 2021. As a first step of Lakshya, we are going to have a lively interaction with the one who has cracked the NEET. So we have with us Prabhat's meritorious alumnus, Ms. Saranga Patokar, who has successfully cracked the prestigious NTA NEET. Lively interaction with her would undoubtedly help us to inspire. So first of all, a very hearty welcome, Ms. Saranga. Since childhood, we have seen you achieve different laurels at Prabhat, and you were a meritorious student right from standard first. Being a student, we are pervaded by different aspirations and ambitions. So what do you think? Since childhood, was it your dream to be a doctor, or what propelled you to take this medical profession?
Yeah, firstly, thank you, Sanika. So, frankly telling, it was not a very early decision. It was definitely something I chose after 10th. Actually, till 10th, I had no such outside coachings, and those foundation for NEET and JEE, I never opted for them. Till 10th, I lived and enjoyed my school life, and it was only after 10 when I took the firm decision of opting the medical profession. So like how I chose it was definitely I was someone who wanted to do career in academics, and engineering was something I was not interested. Yeah, civil was definitely one option for me, but I still have the doors open for me. If I wish to do it in future, I can try it. And medical profession has always attracted me, and I know the importance of the role of doctor to make a difference in the society, and I personally feel that it is the best way through which I could serve people and fulfill my social dreams. So that's how I ended up choosing medical profession.
Yes, really being a doctor, we have lot of responsibilities on our shoulder. One right decision can save one's life, and one wrong decision may cause someone to pay his life. When we come on one option to opt a field, the first question arises is how to begin with. So what were your initial steps for NEET preparation?
Yes, definitely when we start something new, we are completely unaware of that. So what I personally did was I took the guidance of my teachers, the Shetty team. And in Prabhat, we were even provided the guidance of experienced faculties. So as to what is the actual requirement of the exam, the format, like how to approach a particular subject, and what are the books to be chosen and all that stuffs. And I personally took the guidance of my seniors, those who were already in the NEET preparation, and the ones who had already cracked the exams. So yes, the combined guidance from teachers and seniors helped me to decide and initiate my preparations.
Really, taking guidance from someone helps us to begin our journey, because the first step is the base of our journey. Every year, lakhs of students appear for this examination, and without proper planning and strategy, it is merely impossible to crack this examination. And of course, preparation is must. So how you started your preparation? And every exam has a huge syllabus. This brings to us different challenges, and we have to face it. So what were the challenges you faced during your preparation?
Yes, preparation is must, I would say, but preparation in a particular direction is what matters the most. So there are many students who prepare, who do a lot of hard work, but it does not have a particular direction, and the hard work just goes in vain. So the strategies which I personally used were like, firstly, my study was not time oriented, it was target oriented. Means it was not like that I decided like today I would study for 6 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, like whatever. But I used to decide my goals, like today I have to read this much, I have to solve these MCQs. So I used to set targets, and time was never a binding factor for it. That targets could get completed as early as by 10 p.m. or as late as say 2 a.m. So you can means those who cannot stick to a particular timetable in a particular time bounded and all that, so you can definitely opt for this strategy. Then secondly, I tried to complete I utilized my school time very properly. I used to get completed the learning part and the understanding part good in the school itself, in the college itself. So it highly reduced my homework time. I got a lot time to revise and solve MCQs at home. Understanding part was already done in the college, so that helped me save time a lot. Then nextly, I did not choose many books. I did not keep on changing my reference publications. I stuck to, nowadays there are many good publications, and I just stuck to those with whom I was comfortable, and whole throughout the 2 years journey I just referred them, and it helps. No need to keep on changing your reference book. And lastly, in initial phases, you have got a lot of time. So I invested most of that time in notes making, like making formula sheets and flow charts. It takes time, but earlier you have time, and in last phase, all you have to do is to save time, right? So it all helps you to manage your time in the end phases. So these were some of the strategies I used. And yes, problems and difficulties are faced everywhere. Like some topics are so new to you that it takes a lot time to digest them. And some topics, even if they are easy, they are so volatile that if you don't revise them time to time, you just get back to zero. And so these were some of the study related problems, and others like our batch in Prabhat was the first one. So yeah, it took some time to stabilize. So there were problems faced, but finally you yourself get a way to overcome all them.
Really, it is very inspiring for us to know the way you studied, the target-oriented study. Definitely, it would help all those NEET aspirants who are studying. With all those challenges and continuous studies comes stress. So how you kept yourself stress-free?
Yeah, this is a very important question to talk on. So yes, stress is the part of any journey, and there were times when I used to fall apart, and I used to think that I would just not be able to make it. But in Prabhat, I had a very interactive and comfortable environment, and I was in my case, I was here since pre-primary, so I had a lot of people to talk to, and time to time Nare sir, Nare ma'am, principal ma'am, Avchar sir, Avirat sir, whole Shetty team, Holkar sir, they used to come and talk to us, and they always had an ear for our problems. So, and it was a very friendly and frank discussion. And secondly, I never had any kind of pressure from my family in studies related stuffs. So they were very supportive all the time. And for stress management, it was not that 24/7 I used to study and only study and not at all social life and all. I had a good time with friends, I had enough family timing, and even I had some of the entertainment sources open for me. So you know, all these things helped me to like stay focused and kept me self motivated and stress free.
Really, if we are focused on our studies, then we can overcome each and every obstacle that comes our way. As you dealt with the stress, I hope that all the NEET aspirants would be able to cope up with their stresses. In spite of all these problems, at end what matters is the result. And with good ranking in NEET, you were also district topper in board examinations. But students often face a dilemma that whether to give emphasis on board exams or on the NEET. So how did you manage your studies for NEET and board exams simultaneously?
Yeah, a lot of the students have the confusion like to how to manage both the things, but I think it is quite simple. Firstly, the syllabus is the same, only the difference is in the way to approach it. Like NEET is MCQ based and here you have to focus on theory more. So what I personally did was, yes, definitely whole 2 years main focus was on NEET preparation itself. But at the end, before like I had my 12th boards in March. So what I did that in December mainly I focused on my 11th standard portion. So that because next 2 months I had to completely dedicate to my 12th standard, and even in that board point of view preparation. So what is actually board point of view preparation is that I mainly did like previous year's paper solving was something I preferred to do in the last 2 months, and the only book I refer was NCERT, and I can firmly tell that it is enough. But I solved all the solved, unsolved and additional exercise of NCERT and previous year's questions. But this thing I did it only in the last 2 months, and it was not that I was not at all connected to board point of view preparation throughout. We had our lecture schedule throughout 2 years even. So but main focus was in last 2 months, and whole year 2 years it was mainly NEET focus.
As you said, students really get confused that whether to prepare for NEET or for the board. But you really guided us properly that how to manage our studies simultaneously. Because we can't only get stuck to one of the examination. Boards are also important. In preparation of any examination, syllabus is important. So how crucial is the role of CBSE board syllabus in the preparation of NEET?
Yes, Sanika, this is something I would personally like to share. So mainly the core of NEET examination is NCERT, and NCERT is nothing but CBSE. So it itself tells the importance of the syllabus. And mainly I would like to share my like nowadays people have a tendency to like not to opt for CBSE and go for state boards, but I personally would recommend CBSE through my own experience. Like now after pursuing MBBS, you know, the whole thing is maximum practical based, and it is helping means like when we have the practical sessions and all, I could easily connect to the things, whereas I feel that some of my batchmates are so new to the things, and even my biochemistry teacher had appreciated me once for, you know, choosing CBSE and dealing with all the practicals and all the things. Yeah, definitely at the time of my 11th 12th I used to think that these practicals and projects are unnecessary and just a waste of time, but after doing MBBS actually I am realizing it's important. So that is something I would personally highly recommend to all to opt for CBSE.
Really, it is good to know your experience. It will be helpful to all the current aspirants who are preparing. They will also know the importance of practicals and theories. We observe a common tendency in preparation of NEET exams that Students often face physics and organic chemistry a tougher subject, and they really face problems to cope up with this subject. So how did you study this subject?
Yes, physics is mainly a nightmare for many of the students, but actually it mainly depends on the way it is taught. So I had Rahul Biskar sir, and his strategies were the one I mainly implemented. So what I did was that for physics, firstly, definitely practicing n number of MCQs is important, but if you just keep on practicing many questions, but there's not means more than what I think, that more than quantity, quality of the question is more important. Otherwise you will like every day solve say 50 questions, but they are of just the same type, and it will not make any sense. But if you even solve 15 question of various varieties, so that is something that counts. So you should have a quality focus on the type of question you choose. So I mainly prefer DC Pandey for physics, and then I always had the habit of making formula sheets for every chapter, every physics chapter, whenever and those formulas were not restricted only to those which are directly given in the books. The formulas which I myself discover, there are many hidden tricks and logics required to solve physics problems. So while solving there were some hidden formulas I could find, so I would note down in my formula sheet. So and then not only, and yes, initially physics is something that takes time, but I think that we should not always, many have the habit to see the answers quickly, but it is not a good habit. You should try to invest more time in solving the questions. Like in the initial phases, I used to take even half an hour for a particular question, but that only helped to build up logic to how to solve a question, and it helped me to save time in my last phases. So these are some things I did for physics, and organic chemistry is even something very difficult for some. I myself did not understand it very properly in 11th standard, but in 12th standard, Vidyasagar sir took it very properly, that on the basis of 12th standard I could cover my 11th portion. So yes, some things will take time, but you just don't leave them. You just have to stick to them throughout, and at the end you get the ways to overcome those difficulties. And sometimes what happens that we everyone has different weaknesses, some have weak physics, some have weak chemistry, whatever. Generally our strength is bio. So rather than always worrying about your weaknesses, first try to make your strength more stronger and then work on your weaknesses. That helps a lot.
Okay, as you said, rather than quantitative study, qualitative study matters a lot, and surely this would help us to improve our score in these subjects. At last, what message do you want to convey to all our NEET aspirants?
So firstly, for those who have entered their 11th and 12th, so guys, you have a lot time now. So I would say that be consistent in your studies from the beginning itself. Whatever is taught you today, you should revise it the same day. Don't keep gaps in your studies. Otherwise it would just lead to backlog, and it takes a lot time to recover from that huge backlog. So main thing is consistency in your studies. Then as I told you before, that those who cannot stick to a particular timetable, have target oriented goals. Then you have a lot time now, so invest your time in making short notes, formula sheets, and all those flow charts. And stay away from people from whom you get negative vibes. Always try to have a healthy competition amongst your friends, And some topics are better dealt in group studies. So you can even have a habit to like distribute work, and for some things you can definitely go for group studies. And so these were some of the things I would like to tell to the ones who have like entered 11, 12. And for those who have their exams now within a month or so, so for them I would tell that now it is not the time to read new stuffs. Whatever you have done the whole 2 years, just keep on revising it. And especially to Prabhatiyans, I would say that you have got such a like excellent Prabhat Narayana platform, and you have been provided with excellent All India like question banks. So now you just keep on solving those papers and try to avoid the mistakes you did in the earlier papers, and otherwise it would have like paper solving won't have any meaning. And now it is the time to work on speed. So and yeah, there will be times when you will feel low. Just at those movements, take a break and just remember why you started all this at the very first place, and just get back to work. If you have like begun something, then why not to end it in a way you wished for?
Really, it was a very good interaction with you. You guided us on all the crucial points which would be helpful to us in our preparation. All the plans and strategies would surely help all the NEET aspirants. So thank you so much.
Thank you.